Welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect, and sometimes people collide. And we have certainly seen a whole lot of that in the WNBA. And a lot of that has involved Lexie Hull of the Indiana Fever. Let me ask you a question. If I showed you a picture of every member of the Indiana Fever, every member of the Fever, the players, and I said, who in this picture is the toughest? I can imagine that if you were just looking at a picture, I'm talking about without any previous knowledge of these players, you haven't seen them play, you're just looking at a picture. Something tells me that you are not picking Lexie Hull. If you're just thinking about what you're seeing and basing your decision on what you see, you're probably not going to say, hey, number 10, Lexie Hull right there is the toughest, is the most physically resilient, is the one who never gives up, who's in every play, who will dive on the floor, who will pop back up after getting popped in the head, on and on and on. I'm not trying to say that strong things don't come in small packages. I'm just saying that generally speaking, I can think of 2, 3 other people, 4, maybe even 5 other people you would say before you would mention Lexie Hull. And yet she has shown us time and time again that she is an absolute, to use a metaphor, beast. And we've talked about this on this channel, how much she brings to the table, not just talking about the fact that she can shoot the 3, or even when her shot's not falling, how she is constantly playing tough defense. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the licking that she has been getting, and she just keeps on ticking. Let's look at some of the things she's endured in just the last few days. We're going to go back first to the game against Minnesota, where Kayla McBride decided that she was going to get Lexie with her elbow. A nasty play, as I said then, so say I now. Let's refresh our memories. Andy Fromel, X.
We're going to look at it. So foul there on Indiana, on hold there. But then that is a technical.
That is a technical. Dead ball, contact.
That was hard to see. She got hit with an elbow, and notice I did not say an inadvertent elbow, because it was absolutely a deliberate elbow to her jaw. Could have broken her jaw. Thank God she did not. Her leg folds underneath her. She crashes to the floor. She gets up, holds her face a little bit, and she comes back and continues to compete. And then in the recent game against Seattle, this is a situation where it was just 2 players, nothing dirty involved. They bang heads. Take a look. Tres Leches on X.
Here's what happened.
Horrible. There, scary. She had to leave the arena, or the court rather, do the concussion protocol. And this is what she ended up looking like. You can see that huge knot on her forehead right there. And yes, she came back and played all out. And then after the swelling began to go down, she ended up looking like she looks now. Bricks Center on X. And no, that's not somebody else pretending to be Lexie. That's not makeup that she put on to make herself look like a baseball player. That's what she ended up looking like after the swelling began to go down on her forehead.
I wish this was a filter. But this is insane. This is what I look like.
And through all of this, she continues to play. I remember doing the live stream during the game. She hit bumped heads with Gabby Williams, and we were praying for her. It looked so nasty. And then when she left and she returned, and at one point she's doing what she does, and that is all out defense all over the court. She ended up with 9 rebounds in that game. One time she went flying across to go after something, a ball, or to pick up somebody defense or whatever. And I was like, because I'm like, all I'm seeing is another head coming in her direction. But I say over and over again, give me a bunch of Lexies on a team. She does things that just don't show up on a box score, like nearly sacrifice your head and your jaw for your team. And she does it. Continues. We always say, no matter what happens, she's still smiling. She's still chewing her gum. I love this team. I love this team because of the resiliency of everything they've gone through, all the injuries they've gone through, people coming, going, all of the things that you could never have dreamed would happen. And then you've got players like Lexie. Let's just face it, it's been a rather tough few days, and yet continues to smile and keeps it moving. And she spoke with Chloe Peterson during shoot around today and talked a little bit about what she's been through.
About, the 2 black guys, just what was your reaction kind of seeing, obviously the knot go down your head, but then the black eyes kind of form?
Yeah, well, so when it happened, I had a photo shoot on Wednesday on our off day. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be looking horrible. And originally I was like, I just need to get the swelling to go down in my forehead. So I put a patch, slept with it the next day, woke up, and I was like, okay, the bump is almost gone, but now I have 2 black eyes. So that was tragic. But I mean, it's at this point, it's unfortunately won't be able to hide it. People know, so just rolling with it.
Were you able to hide it for the photo shoots?
Makeup artist did a really, really, really good job. And people that hadn't met me before were like, oh, I can't even tell. I'm like, okay, that's good. We'll take it. But I'm hoping they'll do some editing in the post.
Yeah, I imagine on Tuesday you got checked for concussion, facial fracture. Just how much of a sigh of relief was it that you didn't have concussion or any kind of fracture in your face?
Yeah, honestly, when it happened, I was like relieved because I could feel myself like I was good to go. Like I felt completely with it. They did all the tests they needed to do and put ice on it right away, try to keep the swelling down. But I felt good knowing that like obviously it could have been a lot worse. And I'm grateful for the people online wanting to check on me and make sure that I'm okay. But I'm okay. I've been fully checked out. So
yeah. And Steph mentioned, whenever she sees you with the 2 black eyes, she smiles in a way because it just exemplifies your toughness. Just do you feel tough in these kinds of situations with these 2 black eyes?
I mean, that's what people keep telling me. Every time she sees me, she smiles and then she says, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you don't need to be sorry. This is what it is. And when I'm playing, like I forget about it, and then I go look in the mirror. I'm like, oh shit, they're still there. So yeah, I don't really think too much about it because I don't necessarily feel them all the time.
Yeah, and you're still able to see completely fine.
Yep.
Right.
Nothing's changed.
All right, perfect. I think that.
Well, thank God for that everything is fine. It's interesting to me. Like I said, if you had a picture, you didn't know anything about these players, hadn't seen them played, who would you pick to be the toughest? I'm sure it would not have been Lexie Hull, but we've seen her play. Now I've seen her play for two seasons, and for sure she's absolutely tough and always after it. But I just kind of got chuckled a little bit because she's like, well, once I knew that I was okay and the knot kind of went down, then I got to what was really important, and that is I have a photo shoot. Okay, can you hide this with the makeup? Because that's what matters. Can you edit that out? So I like that, the toughness, but yet I got a photo shoot. I want to look good. But again, so glad that she's fine. There have been so many injuries, and that is really between that elbow to the jaw and then the head. Oh my goodness. But yeah, shout out to Lexie Hull for showing us what it is to be tough. And I guess she can wear those now that the photo shoot is over, by the way. She can wear the black eyes like badges of honor. The Indiana Fever will take on the LA Sparks tonight. It is a huge game. And as many of you know, I've said it several times in live streams and in videos. I think maybe not videos, but definitely in some live streams that I will not be available at least at the beginning of this game. If I get home in time, then I will jump on and do the live stream. So make sure you have your notifications on. And if not, then I'll have to catch you another time, God willing. God bless you abundantly. Let's go, Fever. We really need this game.